Dr. Michael's mystical wisdom encourages an awareness and oneness for the fulfillment of your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Together with our guests who have activated an awareness of their soul and its potential, we go forth in love for the evolution of this planet. This is Dr. Michael's Mystical Wisdom, the live streaming broadcasts. We're very pleased and excited to present to you this series of broadcasts on metaphysical or mystical topics. Now, as part of this, we also have for you, hopefully you've downloaded off of our website or whichever URL or link we've provided for you, this what I refer to as an affirmation sheet, or in fact, it's the show notes for the current show that we're about to present to you. We take the sacred breath in, releasing with a sound. We sit in the love energy of the presence, and we take a deep breath, releasing the breath. We feel the peace, the love, the joy, the higher intelligence, the wisdom, for God is everywhere. There is no place Source is not. Therefore, where we are, Source is. Creation is. The presence. In this energy of creation, of life itself, we sit knowing that we already are living an even greater life, an even greater existence. Already we are living the life of infinite wisdom and infinite possibilities. Already we are living in perfect wholeness and health, even now. And we are grateful. Infinite joy, infinite wisdom is working through us now as us and forevermore. And we give thanks. We release this word, knowing that it shall, can, will return multiplied of itself, never void. We let it be so now and unto forevermore. And so it is, and so it is. Amen, amen, amen. We take the sacred breath in, releasing with a sound. And we'll be back. This is sort of my new theme song. Come on, wake up, it's a lovely day. Come on, wake up, it's a brand new day. Sitting on our chair, coffee in the air, and we don't have a care. Come on, wake up, come on, wake up, it's a lovely day. And we'll be back. For more than a decade, Dr. Michael Likey has written and produced more than 18 books, deck, CDs, DVDs of a metaphysical or spiritual nature designed to improve the quality of your life and inspire the evolution of your soul in this lifetime. Check out Dr. Michael Likey's mystical website, www.drmichaellikey.com. Thank you so much for joining us today for Dr. Michael Likey's Mystical Wisdom, the live broadcasts. Our topic for today is remembering happy memories, not sad memories. And that's tons of information we're going to gather, we're going to express in a few minutes. But what's exciting is we do have a choice. We do have a choice over our own mind. I know a lot of people out there will say, well, I'm a sad person, I only remember the sad. That's not entirely true. Why can't you remember the good? Sometimes the response will be, I never had good in my lifetime. Well, I beg to differ. If you go back far enough, and then people will argue, I only remember to this age, because they've blocked out a lot of the good stuff with the bad stuff. However, a qualified hypnotherapist, clinician, therapist, if you will, and if you choose to go that route, will enable you to uncover, and that's the proper term, to uncover more positive memories through ongoing practices of mystical contact or higher consciousness meditation. You'll begin to open that channel where God comes up from the very center and nucleus of your mind to the surface level of your mind, and it's almost as if a mind shaft, if you will. I love using that term, mind shaft. Begins almost like an elevator. God begins to move up, healing all the unconscious energy factors on the various levels of your mind, any trauma, karma, etc., and eventually resulting in God coming up to the surface level as intuition or God guidance, so you can live your soul's purpose, which is God's will for us in this lifetime. So it's very, very important. Just generally, the more you meditate, the more you'll begin to access happier memories, and you'll begin to use the tools. In another lecture, we spoke about envisioning, or imaging, if you will. You'll begin to envision during contact meditation, happier times, and then your energy will begin to increase. Your frequency will begin to rise. And the more you do this, you can condition or train yourself to be happier. It's so cool, either using self-hypnosis or meditation. You have the power to be happy, to recall happy, not sad memories. We'll go into this more in a moment. For a decade now, Dr. Michael Likey has been presenting his online mystical and metaphysical presentations, lectures, daily meditational moments, podcasts, and now his live streaming broadcasts, designed to improve the quality of your life and encourage the evolution of your soul. Join Dr. Michael Likey's live streaming broadcasts on YouTube, Facebook, and Pocket Live, and his podcasts on Blog Talk Radio, Spreaker Radio, iTunes, Podbean, and on YouTube. I invite you all now to refer to your affirmation sheets, and it's a great tool, and it's free, and if you go to the link that I usually provide just before the broadcast, you can download it, print it out. It's on this side. You can follow point by point and say it to yourself if you want, so it'll enter into your unconscious mind on this side, and the other side is the higher consciousness meditations that we refer to at various times in our broadcasts as well, which are really cool. So let's tackle remembering happy memories, not sad memories. And it sounds kind of facile, but let's read together. It says, happy memories. I confirm that remembering and re-experiencing in our memory, mind's eye, happy, freeing, joyous, love-filled, fulfilling, abundant, empowering, exciting, euphoric, gratitude-filled experiences causes us to resonate to these same energetic universal resonances. The origins of these memories and the associated energy factors is the universal mind or God. These resonances are therefore permanent and always existed at the very center and nucleus of your unconscious mind. The cause and effect of the memories and the experiences are therefore universal and permanent in nature. So at any time in the past, let's say, as was my case, I had a TV show for 9 years. I was Magic Mike, Magic Mike's Castle. And I remember time and time again, this memory is played out in my mind. I've had many, hundreds of thousands of experiences, probably millions in my lifetime, good and bad. But I remember a specific moment when I was sitting, I could feel the wooden stool beneath me. I'm sitting on the stool, and the countdown, 3, 2, to taping the show with the puppets on the side. My friend Daryl Scarrett, also referred to as Windwalker, working Desmond and Forgetful. And I could look at the set that I made, the castle set that I painted, and the props that I provided. I felt very whole, my guitar on the side, getting ready to be played. Perhaps we're going into that segment. So I'm remembering that. But the reason why I remembered that, and they're still remembering that, the reason why you out there remember happy memories, empowering memories, is because it already existed within you. As long as God is within you, and God has to be within you because God created you and us and everything and is still creating through us, then all those good feelings, all those good memories, all those good experiences were already there. And the physical illusionary experience, in my case, of the TV show, we're just going into it seconds before we start a segment, somewhere in my unconscious mind, on the God level of my mind, the deeper recesses of my mind, existed that excitement, that self-empowerment, the energy of happiness and joy and giving. And the physical illusionary experience was either created by that, and or that those feelings that existed already powered the experiences. Is kind of a back and forth, one feeds the other kind of thing. So even if your life has changed completely and you think, oh my God, I have sad memories, a third of my life now is all sad, you don't want to live in the past. Well, why not? Because if you live in the past, if you're remembering, you're touching those feelings, those God energetic factors that are there already, and you're refueling them. Why not empower and refuel God feelings, joy and happiness, empowerment, all of that, as opposed to the sad, which are temporary feelings anyway. They come from personal ego will. There's a part of us that some used to call the devil, which is really our own house divided, if you will, our own mind focusing on the human flawed part of our mind that has trauma and negative karma and all that. Why focus on that? Heal your mind and continue to focus more on the empowering God-related things. Sad memories. I affirm that memories that are sad and disempowering, resulting in feelings of desperation, victimhood, and hopelessness, originate within the false, temporary, ego, small, unconscious level of one's mind. These memories and the resulting feelings and emotions are therefore without substance. The cause and effect of the memories and the experiences, therefore, are temporary and illusionary in nature. God trumps illusion. God or permanence trumps temporary. Bad memories equals temporary, ego-based, illusionary, the part of ourselves that wants to defeat ourselves. Why? If you focus on the positive, you're not living in the past, you're recreating the future. There's a saying too that says, right now, we're creating the future. And I say, why not do that? Why not focus on the good that has happened in the past and therefore perpetuate God, perpetuate good, perpetuate happiness. So at least energetically you can live in that empowering energy as opposed to the temporary illusionary negativity.
perfect. I declare that God's will for us in this lifetime is always good. Therefore, because of all the permanent and universal empowering and positive energy factors that created and are creating the empowering and positive feelings and experiences come about because we, not our temporary ego mind, allows them to. Only karma, trauma, and our false personal ego identity have allowed these negative feelings and experiences to manifest or be experienced. Absolutely true. Allow God, allow good. Solutions. I acknowledge that in order to not encourage these so-called sad and negative memories and experiences, we must give up our false personal ego identity to God during contact or mystical meditation. We must allow God to heal all trauma from all levels of our mind through imaging, scientific prayer, and mystical or contact meditation. We must also identify with God, winner, not loser mentality during meditation, thereby eventually allowing all of our thoughts, memories, and experiences to come from the universal mind or the mind of God, which is pure joy, freedom, peace, and love. Absolutely true. During meditative states, when you're making divine contact, when you're feeling the peace that passeth all understanding, give thanks for everything, because gratitude is very close to God, appreciation is too, and release your personal ego will to God. Say that over and over. I release my personal, or I give up my personal ego identity to God. I give up my false personal ego identity to God. Eventually this will take hold, and you would have, as much as you can in this lifetime, give up your personal ego identity, everything that contains trauma, negativity, negative illusion, all that sort of thing. Release karma to God during meditation. I sublimate any negative karma for God's perfect light and love. You can say that over and over, something to that effect. I release negative karma to God. The more you do that, the more it'll take hold in your unconscious mind, and God will take over your unconscious mind more, healing all the various negative energy factors, thereby allowing more happy memories to come forth as opposed to negative ones. Results. I proclaim that we will eventually begin to remember past happier and more empowering times, events, and experiences in our life originating from the mind of God, rather than the sad times, thus allowing us to more and more resonate to these happier energy factors, thereby encouraging and attracting more and more of them into our physical reality or experiences. As I just said, the more we meditate, the more we do these invocations of releasing personal ego will and karma and trauma, the more happier memories will flow to the surface easier. Remember, I affirm that we must therefore come as much as we can from a universal God identity or perspective, and thereby encourage happy memory energy factors so that we can discourage any negative memory energy factors and experiences from coming forth into our physical reality or experiences. It's absolutely true. You want to encourage and attract happy times, good times. And you can, through ongoing, regular, mystical meditation, releasing personal ego will, trauma, negativity from our mind. Allow goodness, happiness to come forth, and therefore to become your life. We'll be back.
For more than a decade, Dr. Michael Leike has written and produced more than 18 books, deck, CDs, DVDs of a metaphysical or spiritual nature designed to improve the quality of your life and inspire the evolution of your soul in this lifetime. Check out Dr. Michael Leike's mystical website, www.drmichaelleike.com.
Let's join in together for another mystical or higher consciousness or contact meditation for the purposes of divine contact. So, I'm going to ask that we gently close our eyes, gazing in upon the brow or third eye area. We take the sacred breath in, releasing with a sound.
Here in the light and love energy of creation we sit, feeling the peace, the love, the joy, the harmony, the higher intelligence, the wisdom and creativity. we affirm and we declare that we are living a life of true prosperity, seeing and living the fullness of life in everything we do. The fullness of life breathing itself through us inspires us. The fullness of life living through us brings us abundance. The fullness of life laughing and loving through us brings us peace and joy. As we feel peace and joy, so too does the world. It is already so in the mind of God, the mind of the universe, and we release this word knowing that it shall, can, will return multiplied of itself, never void. We let it be so now and unto forevermore. And so it is, and so it is. Amen, amen, amen. We breathe into this vortex, into this energy of pure love, releasing with a sound.
And we'll be back.
Oh, 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 it's okay. It's a brand new day. Oh, oh, it's alright. Life is feeling right. Oh, 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 just close the doors to what has passed. Let it fade away. Oh, oh, stepping forward and embracing the good. Feel that happiness. Oh, oh, it's okay. It's a brand new day. Oh, oh, it's alright. Life is feeling right. Oh, oh, believe in miracles and do it now. There's always light ahead. Oh, moving forward and embracing the good. Enjoy those miracles. Oh, oh, it's okay. It's a brand new day. Oh, oh, it's alright. Life is feeling right. Oh, oh.
Thank you so much once again. Peace and richest blessings.
Dr. Michael's mystical wisdom encourages an awareness and oneness for the fulfillment of your soul's purpose in this lifetime, together with our guests who have activated an awareness of their soul and its potential. We go forth in love for the evolution of this planet. This is Dr. Michael's mystical wisdom, the live streaming broadcasts.